Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Total War Warhammer 3. Playing as the Lizardmen, and, well, I went forward with one more turn because there was nothing to do other than move this army out by one step in encamped stance, and that's all fine and well. I'm going to turn off tax collection in the Titan Graveyard, and, yeah, the Great Tree's gone. Now, how did we lose it, you ask? Well, some arsehole decided to use the transfer settlement power on me, and that's the result. If you're wondering what that is, it's some BS overpowered thing that the Tzeentch faction has access to, and maybe the Nurgle faction as well? Although I'm not 100% sure on the latter, but I know for a fact the Tzeentch factions have it. And yeah, they took it from me, the bastards. So, right now, I have to go to war against the Nurgle faction again with, like, 6 settlements to their name. Ouch. What's worse than, sort of, most of that combined is that I still have to fight for this settlement. I have to lose cold ones to take it. And then on top of all of that, I have to upgrade it again. It's dreadful is what it is, let me tell you. Let's see if there's something I can get over here. Probably, right? Yeah, one of those. Alright, all things considered, it is a way to farm XP, so fair enough. Casualty replenishment rate plus 5% when in foreign territory, missile damage in foreign territory, and melee attack in foreign territory. I like all of those things very much, although I get the feeling this will be more useful. Unlocks hero recruitment, Skink, Oracle, all provinces. That's very good too. We'll go behind enemy lines, we need more replenishment. I need to get rid of these, so I'm going to merge them into 2. And then probably get some... Yeah, I'm not getting these. And global recruitment isn't going to help much either, but eventually we will upgrade to one more. I also got the... where is it? I got one of these. Is it this one? Yeah, Sequence of Purification. Corruption -3 in all provinces. That is a mighty thing indeed. And then over here, I believe we should just go down these roads for the economy, because the army's doing relatively well. I don't really want any help with that. Let's go reduce corruption and control in the region. Unholy Manifestation, 25 corruption. Yikes. Alright. Next turn. Oh, there's one of the Nurgle armies. Interesting. Part of me wants to stop this whole expedition in the Immaterium and just leave it at the 3 or 4 settlements that we have. But for some reason, I don't think the local demons will take too kindly to me staying here. So, chances are we're gonna have to continue. Fortunately or not, we will see. But I suppose the idea is I will grow in power here eventually. The army will get more experience, I'll get better units through the Blessed Spawnings, and then, you know, later down the line, when we return to the real world, we can get something done, well, shall we say, more seriously. And I can teleport back as well, which is quite the blessing. Saved me a lot of time. Yeah, as you can see, the end turn is, well, it's suffice to say not very brief, especially with all the extra mods and stuff. Some of them increase the end turn timer, not much, but, you know, every little bit adds a lot to the whole process when you have initially over 400 different factions on a map that is just insanely huge. So, yeah. Okay. Kill 500 enemies in battle. That'll give me spawning sequence 150. That is very good. I'm not gonna lie, that is a good bit of spawning sequence. Okay, can I make it over here in one turn? I can. What are the defenses like? Not very good. Okay, that's everything I needed to know. We're doing force march. Let's have you try and wound some of the hero units over here, just maybe make my life a tiny bit easier. Then again, maybe not. Maybe not. Do I even need this? Like, this will stabilize on its own. Yeah, I don't. Alright. Next turn we're taking the Yup. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. And then they... Huh? Okay. Care to explain what just happened? Settlement raised. Ah, it was raised by the... Right, by those guys. Okay. Well, I need replenishment, so I reckon I'm just going to stop by over here. And, you know, you take one of mine, I'll take one of yours, and we'll see who lives the longest. Spoilers, it's most likely going to be them still, but, yeah, you know. Not much we can do about that. Bound spell, Comet of Cassandra, that's really good, honestly. Yeah. That's extra damage and it's free. Alright, let's do it. This one actually succeeded in wounding the enemy, that's fairly impressive. Now, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or so. Here's what you can do, right? You can actually sally forth and attack them. Obviously, not an option for us. These guys are way too strong. And they will take this over as soon as we give them the option to. So the Heralds of Zinch have 0 settlements and they're dying.
Never, never.
And then the Pearlescent, they have 1 settlement. These guys have 1, these guys have 1 left over there, and then these guys have 5. Okay. Well, that's one thing. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Immortal Zinch. Not bad. Lair of Change. Destroy the Herdstone. And destroy the settlement up here. So, here's a question. I can actually use this stuff to teleport around left, right, and center relatively easily, and that's... oh, that's no small thing, honestly. I gotta be honest with you, personally, I wish I had another army. Like one that I can maybe build down here, you know? Which I could have if these settlements actually provided any benefits to me, but they don't, so neither do I. Yeah, no movement range on you. Do these classify as siege attackers? They don't. You don't either, from what I can tell. You can't attack this thing immediately on turn 1, can you? That might just be enough to save this whole situation. So let's do a blessed spawning, a really expensive one for 200. We can get some blessed sacred croxigors, ooh. Or blessed horned ones. Like the idea of this. And I also have Blessed Temple Guard. Those could be pretty awesome too. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Razor Gores? No. No, I'll tell you what, we're going to go with Blessed Horned Ones. Yeah. Because I could use a little bit of cavalry.
The Fly Master serves only now.
Definitely could use a little bit of that. And then, you see, my idea is to just wait it out, replenish my troops for a turn, and then use the teleport thing to fight this guy. If he besieges the settlement, I'm pretty sure he won't be able to attack it immediately, because this is technically walled, I believe. Kairos Fate Weaver just declared war on me. Okay. Well, I don't know what I've done to attract the attention of the Zinch faction so much, to the point where they can't stand me, apparently, and I'm the worst thing that they've ever seen. But, I mean, alright, if that's what they want. If war is what you want, then war is what you shall get. It's just a matter of how exactly do I go about waging this war in between all the different stacks of enemies trying to get at my throat. Do you reckon we can just retreat? Because that would be pretty interesting. Like, abandon all of these settlements. Obviously we will need something to fall back to, somewhere to fall back to, but here's what I'm thinking. Mangrove Cove with a level 3 walls. Huh? Would make sense. Alright, come on. Let me see. I like how these guys have 0 settlements, but they're not taking attrition. Truly, they are the most powerful. It's their world, we're just living in it, so on and so forth. Why am I taking attrition? It's because of the spell thing, isn't it? Mutagenic energies, yeah. I'm done. So we're out of commission for the next 4 turns. Lovely. Could I somehow turn this around? Probably yes. We're gonna need... I already have the skink skirmishes and stuff. Yeah, okay, don't need help with that. We're going to need another army just to fix this mess. Saurus Old Blood. Strategist will work. Yeah, that works. Stupid as it is, but it works.
I do not think so.
Still can't defeat these guys in order resolve, right? No, yeah, let's not do that.
You old god.
He's got a plague as well, but that one not as important. Yeah, I mean, this is what I was hoping to do, to fortify this place to level 3, but that's going to take a while, and it's not going to be enough because it's a minor settlement. If that was a capital of the province, I could maybe even do it, but as things stand, probably not. So now what? I can't do the missions either because I'm going to get like 4 different failure states. Because if I do the mission, well, I can't do the missions because I don't have the army to, because they're taking damage now. Yeah. All right. Just keep hitting that intern button and see what happens. When it rains, it pours, as a great poet of our time would say. Another Chaos faction declared war on me. We're now fighting everyone. That's okay. Bring it on. Yeah, bring it on. Come on. Let's do it. Just spare me the stupid plagues and other BS mechanics, and we can maybe even get something done. Alright, here we go. Back into the fray. There's the end of the turn. I want to upgrade probably some stuff over here, as far away from the front line as possible. And I reckon I want to let them take everything, pretty much. As much as I can, at least. This army needs 1 more turn of replenishment at least, but more importantly, we need to wait another 3 for this modifier to go away. Can we afford to wait another 3? Probably not. On the other hand, can I beat these guys with 1 with the army that I have currently? Yes, I can, and I'll even show you how. Okay, I'm going to transfer them over. Travel. So it now moved it to where it's supposed to be, over here. But then we're going to attack like so, with the garrison. And that is still not enough to win, but it will make for a somewhat interesting combat. Yeah, that'll work. That will actually work. And then probably recruit another army in this settlement to get the replenishment benefits. And then we're going to just sit here and hold back the tide of chaos invasions for all eternity, effectively speaking. Which is not a terrible way to go about things, to be honest with you. It's the endgame crisis that has me worried, because I need to build up for that until, you know... I can... Excuse me? I can fight them up here? Why, yes. Yes, I can. That's an interesting show. Oh my god, that voice crack was terrible. That's an interesting choke point battle. And a very defensible one at that. Huh. Alright. Let's do it. We'll fight him here. Well, this was an enemy for a second. Very animated for just background scenery. Okay, they seem content to let me get my reinforcements into the fight as well, so that'll do. Alright, let's go. I just gotta move these guys over here. Yeah, if you could stop being so goddamn feral all the time. Thank you very much. Could use some of these spells to bait them out. Although, somewhat unlikely to happen. Okay, which one of these was the, yeah, you're the ones with the spears, the fire bowlers I'm going to save for the infantry. Oof, no. Does this work? He is unspottable. I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? You can do that. Well, it would appear that my unspottable unit has been spotted. Yeah. Not so unspottable now, is he? Try and lead these guys away if we can. Try and get you more involved in this fight. I really need to get you out of there, don't I? No, he's stuck. I can't get him out. Try and use this. Okay, that'll work. Alright, that's pretty good. I need to get those... Well, I mean, I need to get in range as soon as possible with these things, that's for sure, but then I also need to fight those flamer units somehow. You have your orders, you're fine. Okay, so the pink horrors are more or less defeated. We now need to focus on these guys. Okay, dodge that alright. Dodge that alright too. Yeah, it's this that I find pretty interesting. Okay, let's wait for the roulette animation to finish. Can't avoid gambling even in a game like this, eh? I'm kidding, obviously, but it is the same animation, just for the record. Okay. I'm gonna put this down on them. So we can speed up the process of eliminating them. Lovely. Alright, I mean overall it's a pretty easy battle when you outnumber the enemy so badly. That should be army losses, I think. No? Oh, not yet. Apparently they're still holding. Somehow they are still holding. They have a bit more strength over here. There you go, that's army losses. Don't need to fight anymore. There we go. Yeah, pretty good. At the end of the day, very few losses. And that's one of the more important quests done. And we also managed to relocate our legendary lord to a more defensible position, so... overall, that's good, but... on the whole... yeah... I don't know what to tell you. The main problem is these factions will never, and I do mean never, agree to a peace treaty with me. Under no circumstances. And I don't see myself holding this off with, by, you know, stationing an army here forever. That's not an option. I mean, unless... no, that's not an option. I was thinking, like, unless I can get some way to invade further west extremely quickly, and sort of be in a deficit for a while holding off the forces of chaos. And then on the other end we do something else, but nah. Okay, is he still alive? Well, not really. Okay, now I can unlock a silent sanctum. That's interesting. I can plop it down anywhere. As long as I have line of sight. Yeah, well, we'll keep that for now. Give me a... yeah, you know what? Give me one of these guys over here. You have served your purpose. You... I'm gonna grab all of these. Just so we can get replenishment. And it's not my favorite way of doing things. I don't think I need to explain that necessarily, but... yeah. Someone's got to do it. No, I need to get this as soon as possible. So let's remove that. Alright. That's okay. Overall, not too bad. A little bit of extra money. And we can now focus on construction in our main two provinces, which we're not about to lose any minute now. I'm going to cancel construction on that because we're about to lose the place. Save that extra bit of cash. Something else. Something like a new army, you say? Tell you what, not yet. But when I get to upgrade all of this, I think we're going to have a new army sooner rather than later. Huh? Makes sense, right? Kind of want to perform this right, but that's not going to do much good. These guys are taking attrition anyway. Just out of curiosity. No way in hell, right? No, but it is a very low quality army. And it doesn't have a siege attacker. Which means, technically speaking, and I really must emphasize only by a technicality, it is kind of possible to defend that place. Kind of, sort of, maybe, a little bit. which I find pretty funny. But, alright, that's neither here nor there next turn. God, there are factions so much stronger than me, it's not even funny. This is almost turning into a This is Total War, campaign, sorry. I'm yawning. I haven't slept basically at all last night. I have so much work to do with planning the vacation, getting the documents in order and everything, and oh man. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. It's not a fortified settlement at all. It's like this. There's no actual walls, so they can attack immediately. Thought it was a walled settlement. But it's not. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Not exactly sure why it's fine or how it's going to be fine, but yeah. On the plus side, we didn't really lose anything by losing those outposts, because we didn't really get much from setting them up, so you know. There is that as well. How the hell do I go about this now? This is genuinely interesting. So, going into the Immaterium was a mistake, definitely. 1000%. I was supposed to just ignore it and do nothing. Literally just do nothing. What do we do now, though? Alright, Titan Graveyard has been lost, and we have another quest issued. It's the Skaven. Another quest battle, I mean. 2 more turns of... what do you call this? Attrition. Yeah, just 2 more turns of attrition. To get through.
I serve the Raven God.
I really don't know what to say at this point. Well, tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. For now, I'm just going to hoard a little bit of this money and probably recruit another army as soon as situation over here permits it at tier 3, and then head this way, fight the Court of Libaras and the humans and everything, and try and set up a larger economy over here to enable me to hold off this advance. But that does mean that I'm going to have an army present here at all times to defend, because there is no other way of holding back the tides of chaos, which, in a way, like I said, if it wasn't so fitting with the goddamn character, this would be... well, let's just say it wouldn't be as interesting, right? And the question is, where do I want to set this up? Probably over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I want to build one of these over here. So, grants visibility in all adjacent regions, and the and the sacred spawning stuff as well. And then I can make this. Yeah, not quite sure I need that. Armory. Armory's not useless. Nah, I figure I'm definitely gonna need this, won't I? It's a lot of money, but I need to be able to jump over here and fight, although not immediately, because I need to fight the wood elves first, as soon as we're done with everything in this direction. So tell you what, you know what, that'll do, never mind. That will do. Yeah, that's alright. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please do remember to like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned with the rest of the series and the rest of the content that I produce here on the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.